Welcome back to the Sovereign Ratio. If you're still here in the crypto market and you've survived this bear market, you're incredible and you're going to do really well in the next bull market. Today we're going to take a look at the upcoming bull market and how close we actually are to it. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and leave me a comment below. So it's hard to believe, but we're already halfway through September, and here on Live Coin Watch, we can see Bitcoin is hovering around $26,000, looking to make a decision on some low volatility after a big move in volatility. We can see that almost a month ago now, Bitcoin did make its volatility move. It was sitting down here at the very bottom of the BBWP, and when that expanded, the stochastic was pointed to the downside, and of course, Bitcoin did make that move from around 29.6 all the way down to 25.1. Since then, we've gone sideways with one little pump up to around the 28.3 area, and since we've retraced almost immediately back down to the 25.6 to 29 area, where we've been hovering for some time now. Today, I want to make a video mostly just for a morale boost. If you've been in this bear market this entire time and you're still here in the crypto space, it's a big congratulations to you because you've shown perseverance that most other people couldn't even imagine. And if you look on the chart here, look how close we are to the next halving, which is estimated to be in the third week of April of next year. We're getting there. We're so close. The pain is going to end soon if it hasn't already completely ended already. And I congratulate you for sticking around this long, knowing what's going to happen in the future and how your financial situation could potentially be affected by it. As we discussed many times on this channel and looked back historically many times on this channel, just before or after the halving, there is generally one final capitulation event before the next bull market begins, and it's usually before around 1 month or 1 month after the halving. And if we look back here in 2020, you can see in March 2020 at the flu dump, there was a massive capitulation right before the bull market that just took a wild ride all the way from $3,900 all the way up to $69,000, which is a magnificent gain for anybody that capitalized on that. Here in 2016, you can see that that capitulation event actually happened after the halving. So the halving here in July 2016, the capitulation event happened in August 2016, and then from there, Bitcoin rallied from $460 all the way up to around $20,000, if I can zoom up that far, $19,800. And finally, 2012, there was a capitulation event in October 2012 before the halving in November 2012. Then when Bitcoin ran all the way from $9 to an astounding return of $1,200. I simply want to give you a good job because you've stuck around this long. If you're still here, that means you're still investing in crypto, and that means, at least mentally, maybe not actually ownership of crypto, but you're mentally investing in crypto. And if you know anything about the halving, you know that a huge opportunity is coming up. I've put out many altcoin videos on this channel giving my personal selections for what I think are good picks for the next bull run, and I'm sure there are a lot more than that as well that are going to pop up in the next 6 months. But now is the time to start planning. Now is not the time to sit back. Now is not the time to just kind of let the charts go. Now is the time to start planning, because between probably February and May of next year is going to be one of the biggest opportunities of your life, and do not let it pass by. Watching for that capitulation event is going to be paramount for everyone's financial success that's invested in the space, and I would implore you to start that research now because it's going to be a massive opportunity. Of course, this isn't financial advice. That being said, in the short term, here on the 4-hour chart, I do think Bitcoin is looking like it's primed for a little move up, maybe to the bull market support band, somewhere here around 27.5 or so, but I really don't think it's going to go any further than that. September is historically a terrible month for assets of any kind, and if it does have a pump up there to 27.5, I do think that it's going to get rejected there. Maybe it gets rejected at 28.2, but the bull market support band will probably serve as resistance, in my opinion, before a move down to, say, 23.7, which is where the 0.5 retracement is on the Fibonacci, or perhaps even 21K, where there is a lot of support and a lot of bids sitting. Also in the news, since we've seen a temporary delay on the Bitcoin spot ETFs filed by BlackRock and other major institutional investors, you can see Cathy with ARK Invest is now looking to do an ETF for Ethereum, which is just putting more pressure on the SEC to start finalizing some of the decisions on these assets. They can't keep going on like this. A Bitcoin ETF is inevitable, in my opinion, and many others' opinion. And I do think for the next bull cycle, if an ETF is approved, I'm looking at a target probably of 150K, I would say, by October or Christmas 2025. And lastly, I want to follow up on a story from last week, or the week before, I should say, where BitBoy Crypto had some controversy with Ben Armstrong being removed from the channel. I made a video about it to inform the crypto community on what had happened and what my ideas on the topic were. Since then, actually 9 days ago, I'm a little bit behind the times, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. BitBoy has made an apology video to the Bit Squad, which was posted on the BitBoy Crypto channel, and I'm going to look at some highlights of that right now because a lot was revealed as to what actually happened.
I haven't done cocaine, haven't done meth, haven't done drugs like that. Didn't relapse. But I've been taking diet pills, and I've been taking some steroids, some stuff that I thought was helping me. It helped me get my body in shape. You guys know I was very out of shape. I was doing everything I can to try to do the best. And, you know, the thing is that I guess I was acting crazier than I thought I was. These things were affecting me more than I thought they were. And everybody around it could see me, and I just couldn't see it. And obviously, a lot of people know at this point, and if you don't, you're going to know now, I had an affair. And we're going to stay together.
Yeah, well, I love him so much, and all couples go through hard times, and I believe in redemption, and I believe in hope, and I fully believe that Ben and we've invested too much in our relationship for either one of us to walk away. So we are committed to making us a priority and coming out a lot stronger as a couple and ultimately as a family.
But at the end of the day, if I want to save BitBoy Crypto, channel you guys love, or you love to hate, or the other, if I'm going to save it, then I've got to give in, and I have to fold, and I have to go and work with these people, and I want to save it. We have a lot of brands. Just so we have many more, but we always have Vumio, BitBoy Academy, Crucial Crypto, Hit Network. We have Frankie Candles. Frank's great. I love Frank. I still love Frank. And there's a lot here. There's a lot to save. And the fact is, nobody probably in history has made more millionaires than this channel made. And as bad as this situation is, and it's really, really freaking bad, way more people are going to know about crypto after this, I believe. So, a sacrifice for crypto adoption for you guys. That was a joke. That's all I have. They're my jokes. That's it.
So the update is, it sounds like Ben is willing to work with the other people at BitBoy Crypto to come back and save the channel, because let's all face it, BitBoy Crypto is not going to be the same without him, because he is BitBoy Crypto. And just between me and everybody else, the content is not as interesting without him around, plain and simple. So hopefully he and his wife are able to work out the extramarital affair issues, and Ben is able to do something about his health and priorities. I'm not necessarily going to tell someone that they're a horrible person for doing steroids, especially when they have self-confidence issues and they're looking for something to change their body. I'm not saying it's the healthiest option, but I also don't think that's a terrible decision for him to do that, especially since it's his body and he's the one inhabiting it. So I don't really see anything wrong here. I'm just glad to provide an update to the community and hope that Ben figures out his issues, he gets happy again, and somehow finds a way to work with everybody else at the BitBoy Crypto Network. That being said, thank you for coming by and watching the video. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and leave me a comment below. Look forward to more videos this week, and especially going forward in the future. And please do hit me up on X and subscribe or follow the Sovereign Ratio. I would appreciate it. I care about each and every one of you, and I'm happy to continue making content for you. Have a great week and safe trading.